May it be an evening star shines down upon you. May it be when darkness falls, your heart will be true. You walk a lonely road. Oh, how far you are from home.
Oh, heck. Hello, good morning. Happy Sunday. It is High Priestess Jamila, and I am here to announce the Samhain Circle this year. And the circle is open. Okay, you can get in like right now. Okay. So this year for Samhain, of course, we always honor the dead, which is our ancestors. That's something that we always do. Let me do a sound check real quick though. Hold on, let me do a sound check. Cause my why does it do that? Why does StreamYard do that? Hold on real quick. Goodness gracious. Hold on. Let me see if my sound, because it's not giving me the, what do they call that, acoustic or something? Let me see. Goodness gracious. All right, hold on. Hold on. No, that's not what I wanted.
American bread versus French bread. Which is better for your weight?
Oh God, seriously? Go back. Thank you. Okay. Sound check. All right. I kind of knew that it was working, but it's doing some kind of weird thing to where it is not letting me see myself talk. Okay. So Sam Payne is open, and I encourage you guys to get in ASAP. Do not wait. If you can't get in until later, that's fine. But just if you can do it today, go ahead. This is going to be for the three P's again: protection, prosperity, and progression is what this is for. Okay. Um, so it's going to be all about protection from your ancestors, whichever ones are there to, you know, I guess what's the word that I'm looking for? The ones that got your back, the ones that care about you, the ones that love you. Okay. I think this one's going to be really good for you guys. But there's a couple of buts here. Okay. This is not a soul retrieval. A soul retrieval is different. If your ancestors have been locked away or sent into oblivion, or they are currently being trapped somewhere, this is not going to do that. So basically, if you're in the group, then we may have to do generalized ancestors, which may be a little further off. Okay. What I'm seeing that's very common is people like your mother, your father, if they're deceased, your grandmother, your great grandmother. They are sort of being separated. People are doing that. People are doing a lot of weird stuff. So if that is the case, then I would suggest getting another reading, like getting a reading to see what's going on, because people usually know when their ancestors are present or not. It's a feeling. It's the feeling that they gave you when they were here. Um and so if that's gone, you'll kind of feel that. If you never had that, then your ancestors would be whoever is loving on you from a distance, possibly. Okay. So the protection is going to come from the ancestors, and of course deity protection. And then as far as like the prosperity, we'll be doing money work. Okay. Mainly the money work, it is going to be more so a little bit more involved. So I really encourage you guys to get in this particular circle because it is going to be very high value. However, if you have like an extreme situation going on, you're not going to be able to alleviate that $411. It just, it's not going to happen. Okay. It takes energy to do this work. There is no cheap way. Okay. And then you also got to consider that I'm working within a group. And so the good thing about working within a group is because it is themed around the holidays, which is going to be Old Hallows Eve. Okay. And so that's the good thing about it because it gives you that extra oomph. I know that I am already celebrating Old Hallows Eve as well as Christmas. I'm already doing Yule. Okay. So it's good to do these things ahead of time. A lot of witches don't really know this. The ones like myself that 100% earn 100% of my salary that I pay myself. We know that because we're not working any outside jobs. But if you are somebody that wants to do this for a living 100%, then you guys are more than welcome to take classes or either become an apprentice. I've been 100% working for myself as a witch for since I'd say since 2000, and I didn't officially open Divine Services until 2015. It's different, and it's you have to operate a lot differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that witches that work other jobs are not real witches. Of course you are. You just don't do it for a living, or maybe you're doing it part time. You don't do work for people, but you're still a witch. Um, it's very good to do these things in advance. Like as soon as we pass through Maybon, we are directly in Samhain energy. And so that's why it's good to have your altars set up, whether or not they're big or small. And that's why all over the place you see people already with their Halloween stuff out. Okay. And so it does. It's different. It's different, and I'm not knocking anybody that has several different hats. I personally think that you're driving yourself insane. But hey, you know, uh I don't have many businesses. This is the only thing that I do. So I know for a fact how important that is. Okay. How important it is to get a heads up on the Sabbaths. Okay. And YouTube must be blacklisting me today, but that's okay because it's Sunday. And oh, you witches are just wicked and da 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 da. And I'm sorry, that's not my religion. YouTube, stop discriminating against the witches and the pagans. Okay, stop it before you end up with a something anyway. So the progression is for your progression in life. It's to boost you forward. It's like a booster. Progression is a booster. Okay. You know how like when y'all contact me to get booster spells and stuff, or to boost your work. It's sort of the same thing, only it's, just it's for Samhain. Now, I wanted to talk to you guys about prosperity and money. I would say probably like maybe 70 to 80% of the population has poverty curses on them. In fact, I have to ward poverty, welfare curses, curses to make me government dependent. The government is not doing that. Why would the government want more baggage? Okay, so it's not the government. People are extremely triggered by money, and they're extremely triggered by money when it comes to certain people. So y'all know that that's why I have like people stalking me, because they feel that I guess black women should go somewhere and starve to death and die and never open up businesses. I guess whatever. So I'd say like probably like maybe 70 to 80% of you guys are experiencing poverty curses. I know exactly how you feel. I don't ever put myself above anybody because I am not above you guys. I am human woman, flesh and bone. I have been through exactly what y'all are going through. I do not think that I'm special. I do not think that I'm better than you. It just is what it is, okay? Because I still go through it. You know what I'm saying? I still have to deal with certain things, and unfortunately, there are people out there that will conjure vagabond spirits, spirits of poverty. They will create poverty curses for you, and they will send them to you, okay? And now listen, that I don't just like it's a part of my company that I don't curse people. I don't provide curse services. I don't do poverty curses on people. That's no. I don't do stuff like that. I do remove them though. Okay? This is not going to remove a poverty curse from you. So if you are experiencing that, what is happening is that, well, first of all, it's going to get worse and worse. I've experienced that to where um it'll, the signs will kind of be there a year ago, like to it. The number one sign of having a poverty curse on you is having financial issues towards the end of the month. Okay, that's a sure sign. And then also living paycheck to paycheck, running out of money, having to get payday loans, having to get loans and things of that nature. I do suggest sometimes though for clients to get loans to get spell work, because it's very, very serious. You know why? Oh, and then also loss of job. You know why? Because you're gonna make that up very quickly. Okay, when you get it reversed. So I do have clients that sometimes they will get loans and they don't regret it. They're able to pay those loans back very quickly. Okay. So I have seen situations to where it'll start like 12 months ago, and you'll just kind of notice like you'll be kind of borrowing money from people, and and it's kind, but then it gets worse. It gets so much worse. Curses do not get better, they get worse. Okay, and you have to be very specific when you are reversing certain types of curses. Okay. So, if that is the case, then you need to come to me for a reversal. The oxymoron is that even if I have been compromised, which it can happen, I still have to earn money through my business. Okay, so it's yeah, it's kind of like that. Okay, so a lot of us witches that are out here working, we can have cross conditions at any time. Whoever told you that, especially if we 100%, because I 100%, I don't get like um any kind of government assistance at all. Okay. And so I can assure you that my spells work. Okay. Get it in. That's all I got to say. Get it in. Okay. Now, if you want to continue to listen to other people, you're going to end up messed up. Okay. For real. That's why I don't listen to other people. Y'all know I don't listen to people. And I'm not talking about just listening to what they're saying directly to me. I'm talking about as far as like what their spirits are saying, because there are some, I mean, they do it in all kinds of ways. If you think that you have like a welfaric curse or a poverty curse on you, it is important to remove it immediately. And you want to be very specific. And then, of course, there's vision boards that are needed because, a lot of that stuff will get blocked out. People will go through to the moon and back to hate on you. It's just the reality of it. Okay. And it's pretty disgusting. And see, that's one of the reasons why I don't just offer curses. I don't offer curses because even the most skilled witch, once she gets that stuff back, it's gonna be held to the captain. Anybody unleashing demons of poverty on anybody, let alone somebody with children, is gonna get got. That's disgusting. So those reverse very quickly because the universe typically, as well as nature, is already providing you that abundance that you need. Okay. People like to hate, people like to conjure spirits. And that's what I was talking about yesterday when I said, oh God, it's been crazy. I literally, and I'm not shitting with y'all, I had to banish over 200 impoverished spirits. And what I did was I just banished them. But then you got people, I don't understand why people do this. People that hate. That's the dumbest thing ever. That's why I'm very careful about who I allow to influence me. I just banished probably like close to close to 200 of them, okay, is the number that I got. People are already still trying to conjure those. And we know exactly who they are. We know exactly who the people are. Like if you're in my radar, I know who you are that's doing it. And let me just tell you something, and a lot of you guys need to take heed to this. If you have an enemy or an adversary that keeps conjuring these impoverished spirits on you, what you can do, one or two things. You can do a witch bottle specifically for that person or persons, to where if they actually like they're actually conjuring it. They're conjuring it, right? So whatever it is that they conjure, whatever comes through their hands stays in their hands, in their feet, in their head, in their body. It's ridiculous that people do stuff like that. Okay? So, even if you do a reversal, it's usually the witch bottles are like riders that I offer. Because people will continue to throw that stuff at you because people are haters. People are stupid. That's so dumb, you know? And sometimes they'll be that they mostly do it covertly. Most of the time it's very covert when they do it because, and the I think the main reason is all about controlling you, them wanting to control you and control your narrative. Okay. So, specifically for that, you guys need to get that reversed. And this ritual, this group is not going to do that. This is all about honoring and venerating the ancestors, as well as money manifestation, as well as progression. Okay. Now, the progression part of it, like I said, is going to be all about path working. So it will be a group path to where it's almost like you're leaping over those obstacles, but then also Another thing that I've been doing a lot lately for clients is shutting down these disgusting portals. Portals being opened up by people to pull in these spirits with that we hope, honestly, I hope that one day these people doing all of this frivolous magic, that they open up one of them portals and it just swallows their asses up in it. I'm not even playing with you because it sucks. It's disgusting. It's like, why? It's more so a deliberate thing that they'll do to you versus, for example, if somebody was looking for a job. Job spells can sometimes turn out to be black magic. You do a job spell, and sometimes somebody actually has to lose their job for you to get the job, and that can either be done deliberately or not. Don't always have to be that way, but that's why I always encourage having your own business. But there's a lot of people that like to be out there, and it's nothing wrong with having a job. But I think that some of you guys, depending on your chart, you can even tell by looking at your birth chart. Some people fare well or better having a job, and then some people fare well or better having their own businesses. It just is what it is. I don't understand people and their, it's almost like there's this initiative to make everybody the same. Everybody's just supposed to be one person. And I hate that. That's mental illness. That is a mental illness for real. Everybody ain't the same. Why do people do? I don't understand that. We're not all the same person having the same experiences. We're not. Even when it comes to breaking down the zodiac signs. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like it's so weird. And so I have a very unpopular opinion because I feel like a large majority of the world is under like a psychosis. And when you're able to be woke and when you're awakened and you can see it, it's so weird and scary to the point where you just want to kind of just be around people that are like-minded because everybody isn't the same. You know what I'm saying? So it's just so weird. And but people that certain people want other people to be just like them. Like, why? Why do you want these copies and replicas of yourself? I don't understand it. It's weird. But anyway, so if you got something like that going on, then you need a curse reversal. Okay. And so I am accepting new clients. This is how I make my money. I've had people accuse me of not paying my bills. Well, how am I going to pay my bills if I don't have no clients? Hello? Okay. So, it's kind of weird, which is why I'm very choosy about the company that I keep and who I speak to or talk to. I really am. I use my block button. I don't understand YouTube though. Why does YouTube allow people that you blocked to tag you? YouTube needs to change that. If I block somebody, they shouldn't be able to communicate with me at all. They know that they've already been blocked. So, what they'll do so that they can somehow commune with you is they'll tag you in posts. Really? I don't want to. It's so bizarre. I think YouTube needs to be careful with that because, yeah, I mean, YouTube can be sued just like Facebook. And YouTube has avoided lawsuits, but eventually, even the strongest, okay, even the strongest of these conglomerates can be taken down. And I like YouTube, you know, I do. So I don't like some of the people that are on here making videos, but I like YouTube itself. It's a great site, very user friendly. That's the only thing though. It's like YouTube, y'all need to up the ante on that, up the security. Your content creators and people that may be on here, making comments, they don't want to get correspondence from crazy people, people with parasites and lesions on their brain. Okay. This is already been recognized by the CDC as being a real virus. It's like a zombie virus or something. Nobody wants to talk to people like that. Why should we? What is this, Anyway, it's so weird. So, that's just not cool. If you block somebody, that should be it. That's why I like TikTok. Because if you block somebody on TikTok, they can't see your page at all. They'd have to create another account, which is really easy to do, which I don't know. We need to start thinking of new hexes for people like that. Now, I do believe in cursing people that are crazy like that. I believe that people that, yeah, I do. Like maybe we should make them run out of time because they're wasting their lives anyway. Just run out of all of your time. Your time is up. It's over. Okay. For real. Because people be doing some weird, crazy, stupid stuff that is unnecessary. And I try to warn people. I try to be the voice of reason. I can't help it. I'm a high priestess. I try to tell people don't do that. Why are you doing that? This is going to create struggle for you. Why would you do that? You're just creating struggle for yourself. I don't get it and I don't understand it, especially when they're attacking innocent people. Okay, it'd be different if they were attacking somebody that was diabolical and a annoying stalker and or a liar or somebody that is like, yeah. And I, I'm I'm here to tell y'all that I am not of the opinion that just because a person has a mental illness or they're going through something, that they have the right to attack. So I'm not of that opinion. Life is too precious. People's lives can get thrown out very quickly. I have been very open and shared with y'all, my struggles energetically, having almost lost my home 3 times, 4 times because of people's bad energy, which is why I did that blood jar, that blood bottle. Yeah, because it's yeah, man. Can you imagine? That's insanity. So people, you got to understand how stupid and crazy and delusional people are out there. Okay. And why they're like that. Why are they like that? It's okay. We say that jealousy is a sickness. But do you really know how deep that rabbit hole goes? Those people literally have lesions on their brain. They literally have dysfunction going on and parasites and things that are traveling by air that has already been recognized by the CDC. And I'm not talking about the C word in case somebody's ready to flag me. I'm talking about the zombie apocalypse. Okay. And more cases are coming up. Some are undiscovered. It's just like cannibalism. Okay. It's the same thing, but more cases are coming up of people eating each other, people actually eating people. Okay. And I don't think that they tell us about it, all of it. I don't think they tell us about every single case. I think they keeping that on the hush. People that be just disappearing and they don't never find them. I think it's because people be eating those people, and I believe that real zombies exist. I do, and I can't help but be honest about that. So yeah. Anyway, so Samhain is open. It's on the website. If you go to rituals, you go to the, it should be on the last page because ain't nobody bought it yet because I just put it up. So it'll be on either page 3 or 4. You just go to shop, go to rituals, and then what do you call that? Yeah, go to shop, is it shop, and then categories, and then you'll see rituals. My website really I need to really redo my website so that it's a little bit easier. But if y'all need help, I'll send you the link. Anyway, nobody has any questions for me today. Nobody has any questions. All right. Well, Sam Hain is here. Get it in. Because I'm going to be celebrating no matter where I'm at. Okay. Location really doesn't matter to us witches. Okay. Just a little hint there since. Mm-hmm. So, oh, and if you guys are unsure, schedule a reading. My fall equinox uh special is still going. You can get a 30-minute read for $44. You can get a 60-minute read for $77. And I appreciate my clients. But here's another thing I want to say. You're not buying these things because I need you to do it necessarily. You're doing it because there's benefit. That's why you're doing it, because it's a quality service. I'm not on here asking for donations for nothing. Y'all know that I never ask for donations. I don't. I mean, I welcome them if that's what you want to do, but I don't come to ask for them. For me, I can't help it. It's my Virgo moon. I have a website. I offer a service. It's there if you want to buy it. Okay. And the rest of it is up to me. Also, I still have spots to fill for the to become an apprentice. I appreciate you guys supporting my business. Please understand that this is not a handout, though. That's why you don't see me doing GoFundMe's and things of that nature. I just don't do stuff like that. Okay. Um, because you know what? I want to tell y'all something. What I have found is that God has a plan for all of us. And I don't believe in that hateful, vindictive God that they talk about in the Bible. I believe that God has that plan for you to salvation, as they call it. And basically, there are certain things that can happen, though, that can lead you off of that path that God has blessed you with. God knows that I have. Like I said, I've had a great success in my business. I've had jealous haters. I've been consistently attacked. Don't care. Attack all you want. Don't care. Okay. And it just, what I found is shutting it down. When you shut down a curse, you're shutting down a portal that those entities and that energy is coming through to you. That's essentially what you're doing. Sometimes it depends. There's many, many, many different types of curses or hexes, and but I feel like they all pretty much work the same when it comes to what you're looking at, as far as like with certain portals that can be opened. um and so that's important too. In fact, I think today I'm going to get some bottles from Michael's, and I think I'm going to do the twin portals, which one bottle will be shutting it down. You shut down, you can't open back up that path or that portal to destruction, to failure, to all that stuff you don't want. And then a bottle for salvation, where you want to go, your path, where you're going to stay at, the path that you're going to take. And then shutting down any portals that, because I truly believe in the crossroads, and I believe that you can either go up or you can go down. And I'm not even talking about heaven or hell. I'm talking about you can either have the life that you want or not. And I think that that is the crossroads is a lot more complicated than what you think. This is one of the reasons why some of your enemies will go and they will like bury stuff at the crossroads, because what that does, if the crossroads is factually a portal. So if somebody goes to the crossroads and they talk to the crossroads demon, which I believe in that too, and they say, "Hey, I want to do this to so and so," and they bury something or something goes off into oblivion, and the next damn thing you got some dead. You be like, "What the hell is going on? What is this? This ain't life. Uh-uh. This is not. No, no, no. Something ain't right with this. I'm not feeling this." Okay. Now, if you ain't never got up and did nothing, if you ain't even started at life yet, then you wouldn't even know what the hell you wouldn't know the difference. But if you somebody that has always been able to get good jobs, if you somebody that has always been successful, and then all of a damn sudden some craziness happens, okay? You better believe that somebody did some crossroads work for you. Okay. So I think I'm gonna do some twin bottles today, but you know what? I may not even have to waste any money. I got all kind of bottles downstairs. Uh-huh. So that will actually be done for the group. Call them like the twin towers or something. I want to use one of them tall ones for the group. Shut that down. Shut that down. Whatever, if it was a doll or a damn mojo bag or something that was buried for you at the damn crossroad, you better shut that shit down. Okay. So, and you have to have the vision to do it. I have people that bury stuff of me at the crossroads all the time. And I just be like, what are you doing? Like, like it's weird. So yeah. And it's a real thing. The crossroads is very powerful. And it can be used for baneful intent, or it can be used for the good, for the greater good. Okay. Now, here's the kicker about that. You don't have to leave your house to go to the crossroads. You can create your own damn crossroad right in your damn living room or in your altar room. Okay. Did y'all know that? Like everybody be like, I got to go to the crossroads. With some people, hell, if you own your property, your front yard can be your cemetery. Oh, I had to take that enemy and bury him in my cemetery. Hello, one EQ. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, beautiful? I love you too, sis. Yeah, so we'll be doing that for the group. Of course, sis is in, you know, she always in first, and then a few of my other ones. So yeah, man, it's hey, listen, quit being all sad and depressed, man. And oh, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Them good church women, them Christian women, boy, they love to go to them crossroads. Oh Lord, and they be singing psalms and stuff over it and stuff, and then next thing you know, you be like, oh Lord, what happened to my life? I don't deserve this. Oh Lord, what's happening here? For real, God dang. Oh, we got to shut that down. Okay, and I've been loving the witch bottles. So we gonna, yeah, no, we can't have that. If you my enemy, you done should you if you an enemy of mine, which I didn't make you my enemy, you decided to be my enemy, okay? And you buried me at the crossroads. Oh, you better be ready today. It's not gonna be good, boo. For real. Okay, because I done gave them plenty of space and time and opportunity. God dang it, I'm a good person. I love people. I would give the shirt off my back to whoever needed it. But you know what? I don't deserve that, man. I don't deserve those things. Okay. Mm-hmm. So that's how you shut that down. You ain't got to go. It's a crossroad over there, down there, over there, and I got to go and travel over there. You ain't got to do all that. You can create the same crossroad, right there. I can open up a crossroad right now. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. People be thinking they doing something special. That's why I think people are going to eventually learn to use the craft to heal the world and not hurt people. There are a lot of people that are hurting. It comes from trauma. Please go heal yourself, boo. Who the hell hurt you? Okay. But there's a lot of people that need to heal from trauma. So, and they attack people that ain't did a damn thing to them. And it just don't make no sense. Why is you doing that? Why won't you use the craft to do something good for the world? What's wrong with that? I just did something good for the world. I just got rid of over 200 spirits of poverty. So I know I'm about to get my piece of key lime pie. I be doing stuff for the whole world, and like I know I'm gonna get blessed. Cause that all them I looked at my globe. I said, damn. I said, it's a bunch of them roaming around here. Who the hell keeps who in the hell left the gate open? Okay, now that's church. Okay, seriously. That's church right there. That's crazy. Why would you do that? It's only gonna like so, but there are some people all they know how to do is do harm to people. That's all they know how to do. And that's just very sad. We got to protect ourselves from folk like that. We do. And they done started running in packs. Okay. So just okay, just letting y'all know. And y'all know I ain't lying about it. You know what I'm saying? And you know how they say the nice guy finishes last. I can't stand that saying. Well, you can be a nice guy or a nice gal, but that doesn't mean, I mean, if somebody does something to do harm to you and you give them, you manufacture that damn karma for them, how can they complain? So that doesn't make you a bad person for defending yourself. What the fuck are you supposed to do? Lay down and die for other people? Don't you count too? So that's I mean, and people will really try to get your self-esteem down just so that you'll be a willing sacrifice for them. It's like, are you kidding me? You know that I own a couple of katana swords, right? They're not real though. They're not sharp or anything like that, but they are katana swords. So they'll say we're evil. So, I guess you could say this is the satanic church on Sunday. And I'm very blasphemous, whatever, because that's a man-made religion. So they try to give you this Jesus consciousness, like you're supposed to just die for them. It's like, but why though? Why would I do that? What are you doing to where somebody has to die for you? So they doing hella dirt, messing up, fucking up, and so they need somebody to die for them. Like what the fuck? Why? What? Why should I have to die for you? Why should I have to be destroyed for you? It's a lot of people out there like that too. That's why we working towards home ownership. Some of y'all landlords think that they own the house and you too. Like what the hell? I'm just here to rent. I'm paying you. I'm paying you to be a sacrifice. So like, some of y'all need to check out y'all landlords. Throw the cards on them. You know, yeah. Say, am I gonna end up, being a sacrifice for these people? Seriously, because some people they let their asses rule their heads. So, mm-hmm. So a lot of stuff going on the underbelly. Okay, things that you wouldn't even realize. And for me, I'm very forgiving. It's okay. I forgive you for trying to destroy my life. Yeah, go ahead. Now you can go now. Go do better next time, okay? Go do better next time. For real. So, yeah. So that's pretty much what we're doing. Also, don't forget about the 11/11 ritual. Yesterday I was so preoccupied, which I didn't need to. If I needed to, I would have done work on that because I already did my 11/11. So I already know at 11/11 I'm going to be exactly where I want to be. Okay, that 11/11 ritual is very powerful and y'all got to be careful, man. What the hell is the point in sitting around complaining and giving up? You realize that a lot of curses are going to get thrown on 11/11. They're going to be opening up these damn portals. They're going to be at the crossroads talking about, I don't like this person because they got hazel eyes and this person got green eyes. And I don't like that person. And this person got money. I don't like that person. And this person is happy. I don't like that person. I'm gonna take a trip to the crossroads. Oh, they're gonna be on it. Trust me. Trust me. The lost seeds are gonna be on it on 11/11. So I would suggest that y'all jump on it. Now 11/11, that's an individual ritual. Samhain is gonna be like a precursor to that. Because I got a feeling a lot of y'all gonna come in like close to the middle of October ish, and y'all gonna do things at the last minute and drive your girl crazy. But that's okay. As long as it's I think I'm gonna have like a cutoff date for 11/11/23, like maybe the 4th of November will be the cutoff that you can actually get in on that date. Uh, you know, Otherwise, I would have to prepare everything and only have a couple of days. And I do not like doing stuff at the last minute. I don't like doing that. Typically, I do things early. Lately, it's been a last minute schedule, though. That's why I'm getting ahead of shit. That's why I'm already. That's why I'm already doing Yule. Already, we already doing Yule right now and Samhain. Okay. So that's just what that is. Do things ahead of time. I used to do my readings 2 months in advance for the channels. So probably later on today, I'm gonna do some readings for November and December. Mm-hmm. Remember, I used to do that. Go back and look. Y'all will see readings that I would do 2 months in advance. It's best to look at stuff 3 months in advance. Y'all be asking about these men. Y'all be asking about so and so. Y'all be in la la land when you should be contacting me to get readings to say, Jamila, what are you seeing manifesting in the next 90 days? What are you seeing? What can I do in advance for myself? That's what you should be asking me. And I don't, I had somebody ask me about a ritual that I think I may take it down because they were asking me about the ritual that I did with the penis ritual. And, I had to tell that person, I don't do like individual. I don't do that anymore. It's company policy. I don't want to work on these men anymore. I'll teach you what you can do yourself. So if you're asking me for love work or domination work, or you want your man to stop cheating, which he may not ever stop cheating, or it may take him a while, or whatever, then you can take classes or either become an apprentice. Otherwise, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Because a lot of times when a person, whether or not they are male or female, they gonna come with some hammer time. And when people have a will to do something, they're gonna do it. And you can't necessarily control them. Okay. And maybe you can to a certain extent. However, it's a lot. It's a lot. I think that it has to be a meeting of the minds. I think that it has to be mutually agreed upon. And if a person is not agreeing with doing it, then they're not. And it's not to say that you can't do that with spell work, some focused spell work. It's not to say that you can't do that. Okay. But you have to do it yourself. I'm not doing it. I'm not touching y'all man's penises no more. In other words, it's just this company policy. Now, if you want a protection, yes. If you need a reversal or a curse breaker, yes. Otherwise, trying to force this man and just, I'm not doing it anymore. It's about way too many problems. It was 11:11. It's about way too many problems, way too many, because well, first of all, for you to the people have free will. And yes, witchcraft can override a person's free will, but I think that when it comes to that, I'd rather stay out of that, but then let you know what I know you can do. Okay. And then I don't do breakup spells anymore either. I'll teach you how to do it. I'm not involving myself with that. If it's any kind of self-development, if you need protection for you and your babies, if you need a reversal, there are, and I will do reunions too, but only if I get clearance on that. Uh, and clearance is the okay from my spirits to even do it, because I'm not dealing with it. And because sometimes the client will have these negative emotions about it, and it's like, I mean, why am I seeing this like silverish orb? It's like a silver orb. Wow. Yeah, I think that, but I'm not saying that I disagree with doing it, but I'm not saying that I disagree with it. No, but I'm just saying that I don't want to do it because it's too much other stuff that takes priority. Okay, it's too much other stuff. But you've got everything that you need in your kitchen, especially if you're menstruating. Okay. You got everything that you need in your kitchen to do that typically. Okay. So, I'm leaning more so towards healing and power development, helping my sisters, unbind their powers, heal themselves. Um, of course, if you already are getting work done through me, you are grandfathered in, but probably sometime, there go that orb again. Probably sometime towards the middle of this month, I'm going to be shipping out all of those bottles to you. in jars, and you guys can take just tea lights and boost your love workings yourself. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Do y'all ever, it's not a good thing to avoid watching the news. I found that out. Do you know how many people are out there doing crazy stuff? Fathers killing their own daughters to stop them from being in a relationship, exes killing current people. It like it's a lot of murders that happen over these relationships and stuff. Why is this? Listen, Orb, okay, I see you. Wow. Okay. So, what else did I want to talk to y'all about? I think that pretty much covers it of what I wanted to talk about. So, anywho, if you always get in my circles and stuff, you guys know that you don't have to get a reading. But if you're new to my company, I would prefer for you to get at least a 30-minute reading prior, so that I can advise you, because some of y'all that come into my groups that I have never worked with before, what I will do is I have like a big jar of like a black hole of like a destruction jar, and you know whatever energies is present there, I put them in that jar so that they can be destroyed, like any energies or spirits. So every spirit doesn't and shouldn't be allowed to just roam, and spirits are very, very real. But these orbs that I'm seeing, those are some good spirits. I can see them. It keeps coming in. It keeps coming in and out. I can see it. It's like a silverish orb that keeps coming in. Interesting. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. What else was I gonna say? Yeah. Don't listen to anybody that kind of tells you that if you're dealing, let me tell y'all something. When it comes to, here's another thing that's pretty disturbing, is people thinking that people that are older have power, or somebody younger has power, or somebody middle aged has power, and somebody that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. It's all about the wisdom. Okay. So 9 times out of 10, if you've had some crossroads work done on you, that means that the floodgates are open, and literally, I mean, and I've had this happen to me, and I'll be like, God damn, I'll be like, what the fuck? It just seemed like everything going wrong, everything. And it's just like a fucking infestation of bad energy and bad spirits. Because, and, it's just, it's crazy. Okay. And I think that a lot of people don't consider what they're doing. Some of them do, some of them know full well what they're doing to people, but it's kind of like what they're doing to themselves, essentially, because you know, sometimes depending on your energy, that stuff will ricochet and go right back to that person. Okay. Now that's granted, you got your feet and your hands clean, but some people try to dirty and muddy your waters up. Okay. So it's a lot of crazy, crazy stuff. Okay. All right, y'all. I done rambled enough. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a happy Sunday. I am gonna, what time is it? 11 o'clock? Yeah, I'm getting ready to I gotta go burn my stuff. I gotta go burn some herbs and stuff outside my front door. So I gotta go. I gotta do my Sunday ritual and stuff. Okay. So I will see y'all later. Yes, I do burn rosemary and copal now outside of my house every god dang Sunday. It's irritating that I have to do that, but that's what I'm gonna do. So I gotta get up from here and go do that because I'm pretty much almost done with what I gotta do. But yeah, y'all better believe that it's portals. Sometimes you'll catch them. Like if you look at certain things in the sky, you'll see like portals. You'll see them sometimes. So, and y'all know that women are heavily compromised because everybody on this earth has a reason to hate a woman. So that means that as a woman, you're hated already, even though there's going to be people that love you, but just in general, I think it's lifting up off of women though. But in general, women are hated, not witches, women, period. Everybody hates women. Men hate women sometimes, a vast majority of them are misogynist, and women are like that. It's just hatred. I don't know why. I think it must be something in the air or some, like I said, that zombie apocalypse. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Blessings. Bye.